national numbers, like rushing, total points, total yardage, that kind of thing. How much does that build on itself as the season goes on? I mean, is that a prideful thing at this point?
I mean, yeah, we got goals, on for our defense, but I don't think we really go out there thinking about them. I just think we go out there and try to execute at a high level, and just do what we're coached to do. And we got to get more shots on the ball in the game. And Richard was able to get the one out last week against Texas A&M. So we got to just we got to create more turnovers and give our offense more chances, to make some plays, get our playmakers the ball on offense, and give them shorter fields, stuff like that.
This time last year, you, I guess, had the foot injury before the UMass game, knocked you out, when it go for a little bit. How important is it? I know everyone's dealing with bumps and bruises and wear and tear. How important is it this time of year to just be on your game and make sure you stay healthy?
It's important because the team, the later in the season to get, especially if you're playing for something, keeping all the key players and keeping your depth, it matters. With Cage being down, we got Matt can go in there and make plays, Tyler Simmons, D-Rock, we got a lot of people. And, all those guys staying healthy, and even vice versa on defense, we all got to stay healthy so we can, help the team win.
How have you done that, Monty? I know the first couple of years there were some injuries, but, now you look like you're playing like a wrecking ball. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with you. Was it just the off season, or how much of it is luck versus training, conditioning?
I look at a lot of things. I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You can't really prevent it. But it's God. I was, like I said, it was just a way of slowing me down last year. I guess I was moving too fast. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit of luck. Because the injury rate is 100%. And especially with the last 4 games we just played. Those are some tough games, especially that Auburn one.
Kirby was talking about how much more buy-in you have into the system, and I don't know exactly what that means in linebacker talk. Is it just your knowledge of the system, your ability to anticipate, or was there a time when you had to understand how everything worked for you to understand your role?
Yeah, I know about 99% of the defense now, but every day I'm still learning. There's all these little nuggets in this defense that can help you be a good player and productive. And I just try to listen to Coach Schumann because he's smart. He's probably the smartest coach on the staff, in my opinion. But there's all these little nuggets and tips that you can take in this defense, help you out and help you be successful.
Yeah, give me an example. He said, I know that you said that you have Jar's memory. He said you're learning how to use the tools of the defense better. What would be an example of a tool of the defense you can learn better? Is he talking about leverages, where you line up?
So when we're running some of our blitzes and the other linebacker, has the running back, you can give Aziz a call, give him a signal. It lets him know to take the running back. I'm not gonna tell you what that word is, but
right.
or the signal, but yeah, it's just it's a few words or hand signal. You can let the edge rusher. It has to be an athlete to take your responsibility and you replace him.
So you're just picking up on something the offense is fixing to do, and you're making an adjustment on the fly.
Yeah, let's just say the running back was close to the boundary. He's gonna free release, run a wheel. If you can't get to him, because when they get to when the running back lines up to the boundary and the receivers line up close, they're trying to pick you, obviously. So that's just a way getting you out of a conflict, so they don't complete the ball and make a big play.
Obviously, you're a Mike and make a lot of calls and stuff. JR just got made a finalist for the Thorpe Award, which is a pretty big deal. He makes a bunch of calls too. Can you talk about how he fits in, and how you guys work together, and JR's stats aren't flying off the stat sheet, but obviously he does a lot for this defense.
He's a field general. He gets Mark Webb lined up a lot, especially Mark Webb. He gets him lined up a lot. He just makes everything right on the back end. So does Richard and all those other guys. But JR's just a field general. He gonna make sure everything is done right, and he's gonna do his job, and he's gonna do it to the best of his abilities.
What's different with the defense this year with Dan Lanning and Glenn Schumann sort of calling it and organizing it versus Mel Tucker last year?
I was just talking to somebody about that today. I actually don't know. It's a good question.
When obviously growing up, I'm sure you played on both sides of the ball. What did you play on offense?
Running back. Yeah.
And how did you make the call? Because you're still built like a running back. How did you make the call to play linebacker over running back?
Well, honestly, so, you know, I went to James Clemens. We were in the playoffs against you at Choiceville. And, you know, it was 4th and 5. Coach put me in to run a Wildcat. And, you know, I got the 5 yards, but I just remember getting up. I'm like, damn, like, you know, it's just like a target on your back. Everybody hitting you, you know. People pulling in your ankles, people just hitting you, and I ain't really like that. I'd rather be the one hitting. So, yeah, so that's how I switched over.
But you did get the first day.
I did.
I know you guys don't do a whole lot of live and going to the ground now, but I'm sure earlier in your career you had to have some matchups with Swift. How did that go early? And did you guys get along early, or does it take a little while to earn that respect? And
You know, I definitely, you know, respect Swift as a player. You know, his ability to make people miss, I'll just tell you, it's crazy. You know, I ain't never seen nothing like it. But, yeah, you know, we've had some battles, you know. He might be up. He might be up in those battles. But, you know, he makes us better as a player because, you know, in the game, it's not too many running backs that can, you know, maneuver like him or Brian or Cook, especially James fast. And there's not too many running backs that can, you know, do what they do all the time at a high level like that. Like you saw Swift made the dude from Texas A&M miss. That's supposed to be a tackle for loss. He made a miss, you know. Just crazy. I don't know how he does it. I wish I knew how to make people miss like that.
see, then you still be a running back.
Yeah.
You got a favorite Thanksgiving side dish?
No, I just like turkey.
Any more questions?
Very good.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ronnie.